Herkese merhaba arkadaşlar. Hogwarts'ın ikinci bölümüyle karşınızdayım. Bakalım bugün okulda karşımıza neler çıkacak, neler öğreneceğiz, neler yapacağız, ne görevlerimiz var. Hepsini şimdi göreceğiz. Hadi başlayalım. Öncelikle Profesör Weasley'nin yanına gitmemiz gerekiyor. Hemen oraya gidelim. Bir şöyle incelemeler de yapalım. Etrafta neler var neler yok. Elma yiyoruz. Neyse biz görevimize gidelim.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Sınıftaki arkadaşlarımızı şimdi tanımamız gerekiyormuş. Profesörleri.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep
Büyücü
track of what
rehberiymiş
you are
bu da.
learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
Öğreneceğimiz her şeyi bunun içine kaydedecekmişiz.
Exceptionally valuable resource.
Ve Profesör Weasley bizi bu
Thank
kitaptan
you,
takip
Professor. But
edecekmiş.
what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Bize rehber olacakmış bu
I
kitap.
certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Çevremize karşı uyanık olmamızı sağlayacakmış.
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio büyüsü kullanaraktan bu tablonun gizemini çöz diyor.
Revelio.
Bu portre beyin iksiriyle ünlü büyücü Barufio'yu ve büyülü sözler yanlış söylediğinde neler olabileceğinin bir yanlış örneğini tasvir ediyormuş. Hadi bakalım. Şimdi bakalım. %1 olmuş hemen bu. Devam edelim. Profesör
Clever,
Weasley'i
isn't
takip
it?
etmeyi.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Bunun gibi şatonun içinde ve dışında bir sürü şey varmış. Aa, kedicik var burada.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Ya bir kediyi sevelim profesör, tamam mı ya? Aha, iksir bulduk. Şatonun her yeri gizemli ya.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Güney kanadı. Hogwarts'ın güney kanadı diyor. Ha burası. Şura. Tamam. Bulduk. Direkt bizi ışınlıyor demek ki oradan oraya. Yürümemize gerek
And
kalmıyor.
here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I can't wait till all my sisters are at Hogwarts with me.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Bugün
And
karanlık
I'd like to be
sanatlarla
sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible
ilgili
to
bir ders
replace the supplies
varmış.
you lost on
Ona
the way here.
katılmamız gerekiyormuş.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to
Profesörler
speed in
bize
no time.
dersler dışında
Judging
ek
by your
görevler
adept use of
verecekmiş.
Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Bizim ağzımızdan laf almaya çalıştı.
Almost precisely what Professor
Profesör
Fig
Fink'le
said.
ilgili.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well.
Kimse inanmıyor bize
Enough
ya.
chit-chat. I need to get to class
Ejderhayı-
myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the
Üzerimize
details of the
saldıklarına
field
kimse
guide's map?
inanmıyor.
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned.
Aleykümselam
And we'll
Tuna.
see if we can't
Hoş
get you
geldin.
to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but
Eyvallah,
I'm
görüşürüz.
fairly
Tuna.
certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Şimdi iki tane görev geldi. İlk önce karanlık sanatlara gidelim ya.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend.
Kendine diyor bir tane
I shall
asa al
reach
diyor
out when I
Oxford'a
have more
gittiğinde.
information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only
Levioso
have one
büyüsü
Hebridean black
nesneleri havada
skull.
tutmaya çalışıyor.
It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Şimdi Levioso büyüsünü öğreneceğiz.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Kadın yaşlı maçlı ama bayağı iyi.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, basic cast good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
Good form.
I know. Protego. Stupid Protego.
Complicates things.
Levioso.
A perfectly executed Levioso.
Nothing lucky about it.
Not bad for a beginner.
Bir acemi için
You give
fena
as good as you
değil ya.
get.
Tabii acemiyiz biz.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to
Tamam
be so
koçum, beni
deft with
övmene
a
gerek
wand.
yok ya. Tamam.
Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was.
Biraz alttan
Perhaps I
alalım.
have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Bizi kötü şeylere yönlendirmeye çalışıyor. Bu kulağa şüpheli geliyor diyelim.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If
Zaten
you want to get the
Slytherin'den de
most out of
düzgün
your
bir şey
time at Hogwarts,
bekleyemezsin.
you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get
Bizi
caught.
kötü
Thank you,
yönlendirmeye
Sebastian.
çalışıyor.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him because it's the last.
İkinci ders. Bakalım ne öğreneceğiz burada.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we
Bayağı
will
bir
take hold
neşeli adama
with the
benziyor.
passion and
Professor
rigor
Ronan.
requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference
değiştirme ve
between
büyüme
the incantations
büyüsü.
of the color change, and growth charms. Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akıyor.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner.
Akıyor
I
çağırma
see a lot
büyüsü.
of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Hep bir övgü.
Very
Hep
good,
bir
everyone.
övgü.
That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Şimdi uygulamalı derse geçiyoruz. Hadi bakalım.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Dostacığım.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres
Accio.
and relinquish your charm. That's it! Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Very good! Don't lose your
Lan
composure.
arkadaş. Nasıl yapacağız bunu?
Excellent control there.
Çözdüm. Bir daha basacakmışız. Tüh. Neyse işte ise bir
Very
tanesi.
good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
Güzel başladı.
Accio!
Ups.
Splendid!
Be sharp. There we go. Quite impressive.
Here we go.
Yes!
Şimdi
Accio.
göstereceğim ben sana. Esas yes bu. Hadi bakalım.
Very good.
Ben kazandım.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. Phew.
Accio.
Oba, hadi bakalım.
Excellent control there.
Be sharp. There we go.
Ben kazandım kızım.
Nicely done. Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Ben kazandım. Bunu yapamasam bile ben kazandım.
Accio.
That's it. Very good, both of you. Well done.
İkinci dersi de geçtik.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there.
İyi oyundu.
I must
İtiraf
admit,
etmeliyim ki
I think I
sanırım seni
underestimated
hafife
you.
almışım.
Took me weeks to become proficient with
Sorun
Accio.
değil şekerim.
Took weeks for me to get anything right when I
Biz
transferred
zorların
here.
adamıyız.
It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use
A
Accio
word,
humans.
if you would.
Şimdi herhalde
If you're
bize
so
görev
inclined.
verecek.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor
dersi-
competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the
Teşekkür
match.
ederiz. Teşekkür
Miss
ederiz.
Onai
profesör.
is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am
Herkes
preparing for you.
bizimle yoğun ilgi gösteriyor. Seviye 2 olduk sanırım. Buraya bir bakalım neler gelmiş. Tamam, bunu zaten gördük. Başka ne var? Buraya bir bakalım. Evet, şimdi ne yapacağız?
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's
Hogwarts
luck to
oynuyorum
impress
kardeşim.
Professor Ronan.
Ne yapalım? Sen nasılsın? Yeni görev açıldı. Haritaya bakalım.
Revelio.
Hemen oraya gidelim. Koş koş koş koş koş koş. Afiyet olsun kanki. Bu okulun içi de var ya, çok karışık ya. Bu ne? Ha, kediymiş.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh,
Bunlar da
excuse
evcini.
Deke.
Bunlar da evcini diye geçiyor. Sihirbazlara hizmet
There you
ediyorlar.
are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite
Şimdi
a
yeni
bit.
bir oyuna başladım ya
before you
kanki.
arrived.
Mecbur
I'd
oynuyorum ya.
wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Bahse girerim, buradaki seyahatlerinizde bana anlattıklarınızdan çok daha fazlası vardı değil mi?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to
Hogsmeade'e
replace the
gidecekmişiz.
supplies lost on your way here,
Oradan bir şeyler
including
alacağız.
seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand,
Ollivander da
but
en
you'll
iyi
find the magic
asacı.
you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Kendimize asa
I'm
alacağız
eager to
orada.
get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Nati ile
I'd like to
gidelim.
go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Evet, gidelim. Şimdi bize yeni bir büyü öğretecek sanırım.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm,
Repario.
Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
Nesneleri yeniden
seems as if that might come in
birleştirme
handy.
görevi.
More
Şey,
frequently
büyüsü.
than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder
Havada
where the
uçan
flying
kağıtları
pages.
alacağız.
Levioso!
Nerede bu kağıt? Ha, yanlış büyü yapıyorum ya. Leviosa değil ya.
Got
Akıyor.
it.
Akıyor görevini büyüsünü yapacaktık ya. Tamamen aklımız şaşırdı.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Akıyor.
Brilliant.
Şimdi geri profesörün yanına gidelim.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that
Reparo.
broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it
Güzel.
too accurate and lashed out.
Şimdi Hogsmeade'e gitmeye hazırız arkadaşlar. Arkadaşımız bizi bekliyor. Onun yanına gidelim ve Hogsmeade'e gidelim.
Accio! Revelio.
Neyse. Ona başka zaman uğraşırız. Yapmacık Gregor heykeli. Neyse daha çok şey var ya. Daha bu okulun içinde keşfedeceğimiz var ya, daha çok şey var.
The girls' laboratory about Boom's Thanksgiving. Do you think they're looking to brew a polyjuice potion? Oh, what if they already brewed it? And Shark actually...
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason.
Bu resimde
Something more to
değişik bir
this.
şey var diyor.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating.
I'd love to know what it's like to be in another house, just for a day.
Gardens at Hogwarts are impressive.
Revelio. Reparo. Accio.
Neyse biz gidelim. Biz Hogsmeade'e gidelim. Olmayacak yoksa. Zaman
Have you
kaybetmeyelim.
ever been to the kitchens? I hear it's run by house elves.
Do you find yourself taking...
Hoppa.
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again.
Aleykümselam.
And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off?
Çıkalım
I
çıkalım,
intend to
yola
give you a
çıkalım.
first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Hogsmeade güzel yerdir. Harry Potter filmlerinden biliyoruz.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Do you think anyone
Really?
found
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been
Hippogriffler.
spotted nearby.
Ama çok güzel görünmüyor mu ya Hogwarts? Gerçekten çok güzel görünüyor arkadaşlar.
Likely already named them too.
Prance, Hoof and Sugarfoot.
That's the forbidden forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. There's
Yasak
Hogsmeade over the
olması
crest.
daha
Past
da
that ruin.
ilgi çekici diyor.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say,
Bunları
while I
normalde
certainly learn
göremiyorduk
a
işte.
great deal in
Şimdi
class,
görüyoruz.
much can be gleaned outside of the
Birisinin
castle
öldüğünü
walls.
gördüğümüz için bunları da görebiliyoruz artık. Önümüze geçen her şeyi toplayalım ki ileride lazım olacak herhalde.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the
Bunlar
castle
ne
and
ki?
exploring helped me to adjust
Merak
quite a bit.
ettim bak şundan.
Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I
Bir
would say.
saniye şeker.
Hopefully it will for you too.
Şunlara bir bakayım ne olduğuna. Oo, terk edin diyor. Önemli bir şey değil demek ki. Bu da bizim için tehlikeli bir şey.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. Huh? I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon.
Kıllı bir şey
A
diyor
demi,
ama.
guys. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
Natsa'yı onu pek umursamadı
Really
ama bakalım.
There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
Revelio. I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Hogsmeade alan kılavuz sayfasını topladım.
And
Accio.
it is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Her şeyi bulabiliriz burada diyor.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a
Şimdi
wand of
bize
your
4
own.
tane görev
You should be able
verdiler.
to collect everything you
4
need
tane
and still
görev
have time
yapmamız
to explore a
gerekiyor şu
little
anda.
as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Haritaya bakalım şimdi. 4 tane görevimiz var. Şu zıplayanlar bizim görevler. En başta bir asamızı alalım. Hemen şuradan bir asamızı alalım. Ollivander'ın asa mağazasına gidelim.
Blooming beard, not a gem.
I'll be right with.
Kendimize bir asa alacağız şimdi.
Just a moment, please.
Her zaman aynı şey. Ben de sizi
Hello, sir.
bekliyordum.
I'm looking
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name.
Bu adam Harry Potter'dayken de
You've heard
aynıydı
of the
ya.
Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect one, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core.
10,5 inç. Güçlü çekirdek.
Here, give this one a try.
Bunu bir dene diyor bize.
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
İyi bir eşleşme değil diyor.
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you.
Yeni gelen arkadaşlar hoş geldiniz.
Perhaps. Yes.
13,5 inç
A rare wood,
ejderha
13
kalbi,
and
nadir
3/4
bir
inches
ağaç.
Dragon heartstring. Let's give
Hadi
this one
bakalım.
a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps
Neredesin?
you?
Belki de sen, belki de sen.
There you are.
İşte buradasın diyor. Hadi bakalım. Ollivander artık oynama bizimle, güzel bir asa ver bize ya. Bu nedir ya? Hayırlı akşamlar Mustafa Efe. Hoş geldin. Ahşap türü kızılağaç. Çekirdek tipi tek boynuzlu at saçı. Esneklik uyumlu. Değnek uzunluğu 9 ve 3 çeyrek. Tane 9 3 çeyrek. Rengini
How intriguing.
bu ne? Asanın rengini
Curious
falan
indeed.
yapıyor. Şu beyaz mı olsun? Beyaz olsun.
How intriguing.
Beyaz olsun, beyaz ya.
Curious indeed.
Kızılağaç, elma, kül. Kızılağaç olsun ya.
How intriguing.
Uyumlu, esnek, tamam. Ejderha kalbi, tek boynuzlu, anka kuşu.
Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare. And a core with a strong sense of initiative. What do you think? Extraordinary.
Olağanüstü.
Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. and the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Thank you. Thank you Ollivander. Biz gidiyoruz şimdi. Şimdi ikinci yerimize gidelim. Görevlere bir bakalım. Kitap yerine. Wow. Şu iksirciye mi gideceğiz? İksirciye gidelim. Aynen iksirciye gidelim ilk önce. Hemen iksir yerine de gidelim. O içeriye sonra bakarız. Pippin's Potions. Gidelim bakalım.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Evet.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything.
Tabii ki uğrarım.
But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Vakti geldiğinde yanına uğrayacağız. Bunları bir alalım.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Görüşürüz. Şimdi tahılcıya gidelim. Tahıl mahıl işlerini de halledelim. Hop. Buradan gidelim. Bunlar da çok konuşuyor arkadaş
Pardon me,
bunlar da
sir.
ya.
I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then.
Hep aynı şey.
Merlin's
Yeni 5.
beard.
sınıftaki
Starting
öğrenci
Hogwarts
sen
as a
misin?
5th year.
Evet benim.
You must be
Hadi
positively
devam.
reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients.
Tamam bu işinde en iyisi sensin kardeşim. En iyisisin tamam.
What say we get you a packet of
Hadi ver vereceklerini de gidelim ya.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Teşekkür ederiz, teşekkür ederiz. Şimdi son kez şeyin girişine gideceğiz da. Koş koş koş koş koş koş koş. Bu neymiş? Tamam.
An inquiring mind.
Eminim bu işin de en iyisi
Pardon me,
sensindir
sir.
ya.
I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station.
Hadi canım abicim.
I believe
lütfen,
so, sir.
lütfen.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of
Teşekkür
my
ederim. Teşekkür ederim hocam. Kaçıyorum ben.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Natty'yi bulalım şimdi.
My father always taught me to keep my wand at the ready.
Accio!
Buraya seviye 3 kilit.
Revelio!
İçeride sandık var. Bunu daha sonra alacağız sanırım.
Accio!
Natty. Natty ne yapıyorsun tatlım?
Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Neler oluyor? Ha, troll geldi.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all? Accio!
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
Levioso!
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Do more of it! Arrest the momentum! Look out!
Oba.
Arrest the momentum! Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way! Descendo!
Yürü be koçum. Yok ettik ya.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Her şey biraz bulanık.
Are you all right?
Merlin'in
We are,
sakalı.
and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Önemli değil canım benim. Ayıp ediyorsun.
Reparo.
A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Repario.
There. Good as new. Reparo.
Güzel.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Her şeyi yerli yerine koyduk sanırım. Evet. Güzel. Şimdi gidelim içeriye.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier
Augustus
extraordinaire.
Hill.
I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Yardım ettim.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes.
Teşekkür
In thanks
ederim.
for what you
Yeni
did
bir
today.
cübbe bize iyi gelebilir.
Thank you, Mr. Hill.
Çok
That's very
cömertsin.
generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Tabii ki deneyelim. Muhakkak denememiz lazım. Oh my god. Yeni cübbemiz güzel oldu.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
İyi de
Wonderful.
böyle
Just down this
öğrenciye
way then.
benzemedik ki ya.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Evet, artık Hogwarts'a geri dönelim.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
Ha, Ranrock burada.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction.
I gave you a distraction. I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me? All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet.
Rookwood'la
I
çalışıyor.
knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
Brommy.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
Aleykümselam Mert Ali. Hoş geldin.
Now, what can I... Oh. There's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and
Arkanı
Harlow are
kolla
worse
diyor.
than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Evet. Gidelim hadi. Artık şatoya dönelim ya.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on.
Aleykümselam İrfan, hoş geldin.
But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Direkt şatoya dönelim. Hogwarts kanka bu. Büyücülük Okulu. Harry Potter'ı biliyorsundur. Harry Potter'dan esinlenerekten yapılmış bir oyun. posta geldi. Okuyalım. Gel ve beni gör. Grimghost'ta bulduğumuz madalyonda bir şey keşfettim diyor. İkinci bölümü burada sonlandırıyoruz arkadaşlar. Üçüncü bölümde görüşmek üzere. Kendinize iyi bakın. Selametle.